Alright. Me and Vimy clockwise. Everyone else anti-reverse opposite clockwise. I think I'm ready for Legion Remix. Really? I'm glad that people are excited for Legion Remix. I'm personally not going to play it since there's no economy on it, so it's like, meh. If I was a collector, I would definitely play it though, 1000%. Drinking beer and playing WoW is best Friday. It is the best way to spend a Friday. I agree. Boom, 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 boom. Fucking hell, dominating right off the bat. Sarah lands my competition plus versatile. Are you versatile and Sarah posting in the same realm? How does one get to be a part of these farms? Whenever I do a group farm like this, you just whisper me if you want to join in. The people that's on the VIP Discord, in this case Swifty and Vimy, they have prioritized invite though, so they will always be invited before anyone else. Let me ask you something. I'm working on an add-on that will work to track diminishing returns on loot. It tells you to hope shard and check shard by verifying mob ID on targeted mobs in a specific area. Would this be something people would use? I mean, it's I think depends on how it turns out. Because if I was gonna do it with like Vimy and a couple of other guys jump shards, there's already countdown add-ons, which is really all we would need. Because like I know that I play on a different shard than Swifty and Vimy and so on, so we wouldn't have any issues jumping on a shard that we've already cleared out. But I do think that the majority of the people that's in the gold farming guild would find it useful. It's a long week. I'm definitely smoking a bowl tonight. Why do you have a long week? Is this some kind of bullshit and a bank holiday? At the moment, I'm farming BOE Mythic, but I only got one. The sold for 3.5. That's a good sale, though. Congrats. Clarity, how's it going, man? Hey, dude, do you remember me? I do, but you haven't been in the stream for ages. Ages. How's it going, man? You back playing the game? I think the biggest issue on this is the average noob won't have any fucking idea what diminishing return on loots is. Yeah, that's the issue. Yes, I think that the people that knows how it works and what needs to be done to farm on different shards, they're clever enough to be able to pull it off without needing assistance from an add-on. And then the people that have no fucking clue, they might be a bit confused by just the whole concept of jumping layers and no, it's just with both jobs, it's been a busy week. Uh-huh. Overtime all week, nacho in the oven, eating good. Sweet. Well, working overtime is not sweet. Haven't done that in million light years. I just completed my 5 years of studies and I bought a new PC. Nice. So that means you got a job as well. VIP Discord is best. What up, people? Pizza. My man. How's it going, dude? How did you join the guild student? I bought the Gold Gun and Legion, but just returned to the game. You depends. I'm going to link it to you. Let me see. go. Followed by this one. There we go. Yo, so to me again, watching you and driving the truck in the USA? My man. How's the roads down in the US? You chillin'? Good farming the shit out of winter spring. I bet you are. Making billions? Wait, what the fuck did you get? Who got that? Swifty? That's a unique appearance blue weapon. That's a good one. Not the best one, but it's a good one. Shame that it didn't pop up on top 5. Billions? My man. Started a week in overtime now too for a few months. God damn, money's tight. Hey, Nikolai, how's it going, dude? Got an ad? That sounds like a non-sub. Charlotte is kind of very busy. Feels bad. Hey, I'm back to WoW after like 1 year. I was doing some Wolf Beast skinning back then for some nice gold. Is that still valid? People still do it, but you're better off with tailoring, doing like Koresh, the new zone for cloth and BWs. I'm not sure what the expected gold per hour on the Wolf Bee farm is right now. I haven't done it in ages. Might be around 40k with max skinning right now with the prices. Yeah, so Koresh with tailoring would be way better. Glad I didn't sell the CS inventory yet. 7 days. It's up. $6,700 in CSGO skins. Sell it all. Sell it to Tobsky. Is there a guide or something for that so I know what to do? Yeah, I made a video about it like 2 weeks ago. It's up on the channel. Yeah, you can solo for cloth as well, do like Priory or DFC. But Koresh Open World is going to be much higher though, due to the BOEs. Even if you just sell them for a relatively low price, it's going to be better. Oh, I thought the total was 7k, but it just went up. That's how the amount that it went up. I gave you a permit now so you can link it. Zoso. I've been curious about this. Do you know the answer? So you're sewn into an instance. You're in the instance with 2 level 80s, both on the same account. You pull all the mobs and you kill them. Does more loot drop or does the same amount of loot drop as one person is just split? No. More loot drops. Yeah, each character ID gets its own personal loot. What is your opinion on craft the transmute like the Frozen Shadow Weave robe? It's great, but a lot of people are just looking at a couple of items. They're like, God damn, I can craft this Frozen Shadow Weave robe for 500 gold, and it's 5,000 gold in the auction house. and then they stick to those items. You need to craft everything. Like, you need to do big scale to make gold with it. Is this the one? Let me just see, because I made... Is this the one with the different... with the loot or face-changing tactic? That's the first one. The one that you linked. There's like a newer tactic of doing it, which is better. Let me see. Now I can find it for you. Since I'm already on. Yeah, there we go. Let me link it to you. Let me see. Copy. That's the one. What is your recipe in salmon tacos? Everything that you would put in your normal taco, you put into the taco, but you swap out the minced meat for salmon. Anyone playing Classic in the chats on YouTube or Twitch? Is anyone watching playing Classic Anniversary? I know more. I have way more people on in the community, like on my friend list, who I've seen on at Anniversary Classic now than just a week ago, Pizza. I think more people are jumping on it to prepare for TBC. Thank you so much. Appreciate all the videos and the guide you make. Appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much for watching them. Can I trade Mark of Honor to people? No. So like salsa, onion, cucumber, tomato. Well, I don't use tomato, but yeah. Guacamole, like Topsky calls it. Corn, like mice. What did Swifty get now? A finger, 100k. Lettuce, shredded cheese, sour cream. Yeah, I don't do sour cream though. I don't like the taste of it. People fucking love sour cream. I'm like, nah. Nah. I don't put when I have fish in my taco like salmon, I don't use cheese. I don't know if I've tried it and didn't like it or if it just didn't felt natural to do so in the first place, but yeah, I don't do that. When I was in Latvia with my school, a guy from my class smashed some Norwegian chicks, and now they're together. So he drives to Norway every other weekend. He smashed her. What is that? Like a term for having sex? Bro, just saw that you wrote a guide to make gold. GG, bro. If I did, you're probably referring to the 0 to 10 million gold guide. The gold guide that comes with a lifetime of free updates. Yeah. You'd like it, man. I use taco seasoning on it, yes. Smashing is a slang for giving her an STD. Oh. That's not very nice. That's why I don't do the sex. So I don't get an STD. How do you cook the salmon? Air fryer? No, in the pan. You gotta cook it with the taco seasoning, you know, in the pan. I watch so many of your videos. I could tell you're lying in my sleep now for the gold guide. It's like brainwashing. I'm gonna slightly switch it up then, just to mess with you. Farming gold over girlfriends. Yeah. One is gonna make you gold, the other one is gonna lose you gold. It's no good. You make it so it looks like pulled porkish, or you just cut it into cubes. No, you take yeah. Well, I understand what you mean, like flakes of salmon, Nikolai. You chop it into flakes. What the fuck? No notice you want. What do you mean no low? Dude, I'm literally. Hold on, just gotta double check. Yes, I'm appearing on the Discord as streaming, and I tagged everyone on Discord that I'm streaming. Don't even get me started on marrying them golden shambles. Oof. You AFK all week, man. Yeah, I came home from Portugal, man. I've been to Portugal all week. Nice. You enjoy. Clarity. Back for a bit. You make millions yet. Well, on the previous farm, that went pretty good. 10 whelplings. On this one, yeah, I'm going to make billions. How many auction house parts have you gotten so far? I don't want to look at it. I don't want to get depressed because I feel like I haven't had nearly as many as these guys. What do you do in Portugal? Just drink wine, eat food, chill. Do you think they will add mop tokens to Battle and Balance? No. 10 whelps, nice. Yeah, that was sweet. Where in Portugal? I stayed in Lisboa, but I also went to visit Belém, Cascais, and fuck, what was the other place? The place with the castle with a bunch of colors, man. See, now I already forgot it. Sintra. Was it Sintra? Bum, bum, bum. Priory is good again to farm. It is. What are you farming here? Auction house parts and fat blue transmog items. So I come back to the game and open world solo farming is dead now? What the fuck? Well, I mean, to be fair, it's also dead in groups. But it's like, prices are adjusting though. They always will. If it's tougher to obtain a pair of glorious legs, they will go up in value. So I do actually believe that to the people that's mainly solo farming, the loot change is a blessing for them. It's not a blessing for people like me, or the people that always joins my group farms, because we get kind of fucked. What are the auction house parts? If you build a trading post level 2 in your garrison, you can get these auction house parts that you combine into a module. You need it to build an auction house in your garrison, but you can sell these auction house parts. Coimbra? No, it was Sintra. It's like all the way west in Portugal. Like not far from Lisboa. It was like 30, 40 minutes with a train. I'm confused. You're open world farming. Are there some things that aren't dead? Yes, ENT. There's some things that aren't dead, but it's not logical. So it's kind of fucked up. So all blue items and epic items will still drop of mobs. Every item that's like unique to the mob type will still drop. So that leaves you with world drop items. Anything that's like a zone drop or a world drop will no longer drop from the mobs as it used to, right? So when you're doing a 1 hour farm of any farm, you're just in general going to get way less loot because the open world items aren't dropping. No, it's the last one, Tay. Soon taco time, man. I'm surprised that the Brutosaurs haven't killed the Uxnaz parts value. Yeah, but aren't there an achievement tied to it? But they're selling quite well. Destiny's impossible. Has Blizzard made any comment on the change at this point? We're just assuming it was a feature, not a bug. They haven't said the jack shit. According to Blizzard, and I've had like fucking 7,000 people from like YouTube and Twitch to write them a ticket. Everyone's getting the same reply. Everyone is just like, nah, we haven't done any change. There's no change. They haven't made a single comment on it. So yeah, it went from like us calling it a bug because they didn't address it or talk about it to now, which I just refer to it as a change, right? If it was changed on purpose or by accident due to spaghetti coding, which is what's causing most of Blizzard changes, we don't know. Not yet. Wait, you making tacos today? What is the chance? I have taco every Friday, Nikolai. Yeah, so it can be a blessing in some cases, ENT. Man, you slacking all week, doing weird stuff. Now you farm tiny bit, not making billions. I only need a tiny bit to make billions, Tay-Tay. It's the difference. Possibly get a preview. I don't have any form of preview. You're just gonna have to trust the people. Isn't salmon giga expensive in Norway? No, in Norway, we produce enough salmon to feed the entire fucking planet with salmon, but it's still expensive as fuck, yeah, which is so stupid. It's the same thing with gasoline, right? Like, Norway is fucking built on oil. Still, gas is expensive as fuck. Did it change around when they did the collector's bounty stuff? Yeah, that's when it got well, it was changed not with before collector's bounty stuff when they did the whole event thingy. What was it called? The chat, the event that occurred, like the leveling event. Bullshit. Aren't the Swedes stealing tons of your salmon? Swedes, the Russians. What is the place where you're farming now? It's right down here at the Howling Crag in Wad, Spires of Arak. Yeah, it was changed anniversary of the leveling event bullshit where you could kill mobs and the mobs would drop like a bag and all of that nonsense. Winds of Fortune, yeah. Something along those lines. So, yeah, I am. The trip was decent, man. The weather was nice, the food and the drinks were good. But in general, I'm happy to live in Norway, man. I've been said this a couple of times on the stream already, but during the evenings, you couldn't walk 10 meters without being asked to buy cocaine and weed. Trash in the street. Made me appreciate Norway more, though. How much? I don't remember, Nikolai. I guess it depends on how big of like. Do you want to buy it fresh, frozen? What kind of brand? How big of a pack? Winds of Mysterious Fortune. How much did you buy? How are you gonna get laid if no gold to flex? I have all the gold in the world, man. Hasn't helped me getting laid. Boom, 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 boom. Crazy, you guys have many choices. We only have one in the supermarket. And there's, of course, in the fish shops. Oh, yeah, we got like a fuck ton, Nikolai. If you want to buy fresh slices of salmon, that's probably in a normal grocery store. There's probably like fucking shit, like 10 different ones you can get. Different brands, different cuts. Some with the skin on, some with skin off. Some of them are marinated, some aren't. And then same thing with frozen. I've decided to try and gamble and just going for 100% recipes learned an old profession by midnight for housing stuff. Yeah, you got to do that before midnight since housing releases before midnight. But yeah. IT engineer? Like the sound of that. What items can drop from this farm, student? Auction house parts and unique appearance BOE mogs. Holy fuck, your hair is hella grey on the sides. What the fuck? Did you just get 10 years older than that trip? It's not the hair that's grey, man. It's the light. That's it. What do you mean the hair is grey? Ask anyone in the chat. Yo, chat, is my hair grey? Yes, yeah, they're fucking with you, man. Now everyone is on your side because they want to fuck with me. It's more whitish, yup. Absolutely, yeah, no, they're just fucking with you. In fact, I am the one that's fucked. I'm telling you guys, in like, I don't know how long, a couple of years probably, and I'm gonna be like completely grey. Maybe that was it. Oh no, yeah, shit. There's some benefits. Yeah, like 3-4 years probably. And I'm gonna be just like my dad, man. Fucking, my dad he's not even grey, he's just white. His entire hair is just white. Went past grey now, it got white. Yeah, that's what happens, man. It runs in the family. But I don't give a shit. Because every single one of my family members, they have a full set of hair, right? They're all white and grey. But nobody loses hair. So they don't get like the bald spot on top or the, what do you call it? When your hairline looks like the McDonald's logo. Like, I don't have to go through that, though. So I'll take the grey hairs, man. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Women love the salt and pepper hair. I feel old. You were like my age when you started streaming. That is true. I've been slowly going grey since 15, but I got a full head of hair still, so taking that trade-off. Yes. I'm with you on that. Receding hairline, that's it. White is infinitely better than bald. I agree. My dad had white hair forever and it looked awesome. Full set of hair into his 80s. See? Geheimratsecken is what we call it here. He passed away with a full set of colored hair. My hub's got salt and pepper hair. Is pretty hot, not gonna lie. See? Do you have back pain now when you get out of bed in the morning? Yes, but only due to my massive set of personalities. Don't you get bored of doing this every single day? I don't think you understand, man. Like this is my what do you call it? Not my sanctuary, but I don't need to stream WoW or make videos about WoW to pay the bills, right? I work a full-time job. So like talking to you guys playing WoW farming gold is like an escape from reality. And I'm kind of fucked up in the head because I can do this and I find it interesting and fun. The thrill of the hunt. You happy, please? Yeah. So, like Nikolai, who watched me 10 years ago, and DD for that matter, I was doing the exact same shit 10 years ago. And here I am. Sanctuary honestly seems like a pretty good word for it. Deep-seated autism is what it is. Probably. I found an OG Trapper shirt in one of my characters I haven't played in forever. Ooh, shit, it's a biggie. So young and your hair is so full of color. Good times. Yo, DD, you got gray hairs as well, man. It's just nobody can see him because you're not on a fucking camera, but you're gray as shits. Joist. Appreciate it, follow, man. It's the same sinking shit for 10 years. No, I had more subs 10 years ago. So now it's sinking harder, man. Damn, it's always been 10 years for me as well. Time really flies. It does, doesn't it? Is it only in vanilla that loot is bugged? No, but there's some farms that still works. I only got like 3 compared to thousands. You don't have only. What do you know? You got like 3% of your head that isn't great. I do agree that it does look more gray now on the side, though. I think it's the light. Like, no, because there was like a power outage when I was in Portugal. So, like, this fucking, like, penis-shaped lamp, it changed settings, and now it's going off like a German rave. So it's definitely the light this time. I'm getting engaged. Getting engaged at the end of this month. Hello, nervous. Don't not gonna lie. You're getting engaged like you're gonna propose. Holy fuck, I wouldn't want to be in your shoes, man. God damn. I mean, it's gonna be fucking great, dude. Nothing to be scared about. You'll nail it, man. I'm gonna give you one of these lamps, Craven, if you don't behave. Cool. Been back to WoW for 3 weeks now, and I don't have the water within, but I made 600k in these weeks, so halfway to buying it. Nice, good job. The rings and everything is planned. Sweet. I mean, has your girlfriend hinted that she wants to get married? Because, like, then you're all good. What the fuck is she gonna do? Give you a bunch of shits for years for not proposing, and then when you do, she says no? It's not gonna happen, man. You're all good. Would you recommend people that have excess money to buy WoW tokens instead of farming gold and pay for the tokens with work money? That's very individual. Okay, let me give you one example. I personally haven't spent real money on the game since WoW tokens was implemented nearly 10 years ago. Then you got Vimy. Vimy has, listen carefully, a couple billion gold with a billion. You know when you reach 999 million and then you make another 2 million and you reach the billion status? That's Vimy, and he still pays for game time with real money every month. My girlfriend already gives me the shits, and you guys have been together for how long? 3 years? Yeah, we talked about it for some time. We both agree that it's the right time. Fine. Brother, just protect your assets before you're married. That is true. I mean, shit. Now I'm going to sound old now, but I'm at the age where a bunch of people that I know have gotten married, and you'd be surprised of how much pain you can save yourself if you just protect your assets, right? Like, just fucking write a prenup. Like, if shit hits the fan, whatever the fuck she has on her account is hers. Whatever you have on your account is yours. Yeah, get a prenup even if you don't think you need it. You can't know what's going to happen in the next 20, 30 years. Yeah. Same 3 weddings this year already. One of them was arranged marriage within 2 weeks. Done? Holy shit. I couldn't be arsed to quit my payment yet. But waste of time. Good shit, Drusy. People in the US, they get married so fast though. I'm gonna ask Chat GPT about this. You guys are fucked up. How long are people together on average before proposing in the US? 2 to 3 years on average. Okay, that wasn't actually that still feels like a short time. What about Norway? There's no reliable data? What? Because it's like fucking 15 years. What about Europe? How the fuck is there no data on that? We need more people just writing nonsense data that we can... in the UK, it only gives UK. Nobody cares about the UK. I disagree. Most people I know are 4 to 5 years. Norway doesn't exist. I've been married 17 years and together for 23. I waited 7? That's actually not that bad. Okay, to be fair, the only data that I had was that I used to work with a guy from the US, and he said that it was so different in the US compared to Norway, because most of his friends, they met someone and they got married within like a year, 2 years. Right? Yeah, like when I dating May 2002, engaged 2004. That's pretty fast. I don't know a single guy. Adriansa. Appreciate the YouTube sub. Welcome in. I don't know a single guy that got married like at least over 5 years. There's too many guys in Norway and not enough good-looking women. That's not true. Speaking of, what country has the biggest difference in woman-man? Where do you have the best odds is what I'm asking. Wait, what the fuck did Swifty get? Dude, Swifty got another BOE blue, man. Africa? Oh, this is... no, I meant the gender difference. Started talking about years. What the fuck? This is not what I'm asking. What country has a way higher percentage of females compared to men? This fucking AI is stupid as shit. Moldova. Shit. Norway just beat Moldova with 10 goals difference. Latvia, Armenia, Russia, Ukraine, Georgia. A lot of Eastern European countries lit to... okay, Belarus. On the outside of Norway, it's Hong Kong? Calgus, how's it going, dude? But what is the difference? Like 2%? It's not a massive difference. Like in the highest country, Moldova, there's 53.98% woman. So let's go with 54%. Wait. Are you saying that there's a good chance Norway beats Moldova's women's team? Possibly, you never know. It's 2025. Show me again the place I want to farm it. Right here, man. Spires of Ara. Are there more women than men in the world? Are there more women than men in the world? I don't know. Yes, there's slightly more women than men in the world, but the difference is small. So globally, there's actually more men than women, but only slightly. There's more boys born than girls. I think we're kind of fucked anyways, chat. Because, like, females, they don't do a lot of stupid shit, right? Like, females on general, I feel like they live longer than men. Because men, they do a lot of stupid shit throughout their lives. So they live longer. So even if there was more females than men, it's because like there's a lot of old ladies. Females are the one making men do stupid shit. Well, I mean, probably. I don't know. Well, maybe. Well, I mean, some of the stupid shit men do is because of females, because they want to impress or whatever the fuck. There eventually will be. There was a study recently that the Y chromosome is slowly fading. What are you guys farming here and what profession is needed? No profession is needed, but you should get the WAD Garrison Trading Post Level 2 so that you can pick up these. The auction house parts. Yes, but there is more gay men than gay women. There is. So the odds are actually in our favor. Maybe in the porn that you watch? Yeah, I'm not like, you're not basing this off actual statistics, are you, Nikolai? It's just a hunch that you have. I feel like there have become way more bisexual women nowadays. I think there's more women that is bi than there is men that are bi. I don't fucking know. I have no clue. Are there more gay men than women in the world? No, there is not more gay men than women. See, now OpenAI, like ChatGPT, asked if there was more gay men than women on the planet, not gay women. Okay, yes, most research shows that there are more gay men than gay women, at least in terms of how people identify and or report their sexual orientation. In the United States, reportedly there was 1.8% gay men versus 1.4 gay females. 4.4% bisexual, more common amongst females. Of course, there's more gay women. That's why I don't have a girlfriend. That's definitely why. Yes. Yeah, there's probably a lot of hidden people that hides their sexuality because they live in a fucked up country. That's true. Lots of hidden gay people and lots of places where it's illegal. Yeah, like if somebody hands you a form and you live in fucking Dubai and it asks you, "Are you gay?" You're not gonna check the box that says yes. I definitely know more gay women than men by far. Same? What? I don't know any gay woman that I know of, at least. I don't know a lot of women, period. So that might be a lie. Do you know any woman? Yeah, like shit. I had to think about that one for a while. If turning down a man means that a woman is gay, then in my experience, 100% of women are gay. Enjoy. Have fun at the meeting, Onaya. I only know a lot of bisexual women. They date guys only, but in bed they would be down for both. Okay, look. You don't know a lot of these, Nikolai. Blues are nerfed? Yeah, unless your name is fucking Swifty, man. Look at him. No, trust student is true. It might be true. I just don't trust that Nikolai is in this scenario where he's just hanging around with a bunch of bisexual females. I thought they changed group farms. They still did, like nothing has changed. They haven't changed it back, so it's still broken. But there's a couple of things you can farm that isn't affected by it. Bi women are the best because you can get a threesome with two girls. But title again, technically that would probably be possible, but like realistically, you're not gonna have sex with any of those females. It's not gonna be one, let alone two. How are you capped at level 70? I'm not capped. You can see I have the XP bar. Well, you can't actually see it. The text is in the way. But it's not capped. It's just that this is level 72, so I only use it on farms where I'm one-hitting the mobs. And if you can one-hit the mob, they're too low level to grant you any experience, so... True, but a man can have dreams? That is true. Could have been me. Bum, bum, bum. If you could go to Chernobyl and grow a second winter, would you do it? and have two dicks? No. Nah. I mean, I don't think that's as cool as you think it is, dude. I think that if you pull down your pants and the girl sees two dicks, I don't think she's going to be like, fuck yeah. I think she's going to be like, what in the actual fuck is this? And then she's going to run. What are we farming for? Auction house parts and fancy, expensive blue items. Hello, sir. I've played WoW for years and I've never been good at gold. I'm trying to farm transmog, just wondering, what is the rough estimate of how long it takes to sell things? Sorry if this has been asked before. It's been asked many times, but that's all good. Now, the thing is, let's say that it's a numbers game, because on average, a transmog item might sell on average every 100 days, right? Sounds really fucking bad. The great item that you just picked up that's worth 50,000 gold is going to take you 100 days to sell, right? But now imagine if you have 100 items on the auction house and they all sell on average every 100 days. Should give you a sale every single day, right? And if you then have 500 items on the auction house, all selling on average once every 100 days, you should get 5 sales a day, right? If you have 1,000 items, 10 sales a day. 2,000 items, 20 sales a day. So you just got to get a bunch of transmog, a fuck ton on the auction house, with a combination of decent sell rate, also decent value, and then eventually you're going to get daily sales. We usually say that you're starting to see guaranteed daily sales once you have 1,000 transmog items on the auction house. Now that varies, of course, but hey, Gringo, how was your vacation? What's up, dude? It was like I've said on the stream. It was nice weather, nice drinks and food. But I'm glad to be home, man. There was like a lot of the streets was like just trashy, man. Trash on the sidewalks, kind of ghetto vibe. At evenings, you couldn't walk more than 10 meters without being asked if you wanted to buy cocaine or weeds. You know? So, yeah. Is there a limit in the number of items you can put on the auction house per character? Not that I've ever reached. No, and I've had at most like 3,600 items on one realm. Where you've been? Where? I went to Portugal, Lisboa, and a couple of towns around it. Or cities. What's a good sell rate? Just vendor below 0.010? No, don't do that. Let me see. I'm going to link you a video. Watch that video. That's going to tell you what to post on the auction house and what to just vendor. When it takes 10 seconds per item to post, yeah, that's the worst. When it reaches the auction house throttling. How was the work week though, Noki? You excited about the weekend? Like always? Dude, it's been the worst week so far. Really? Too busy or what's going on? One of my coworkers cried because of like how busy it was? What the fuck? I bought a new game the other day. It's really good. It's called Split Fiction. Split Fiction? Is this some kind of Split Fiction, these nuts kind of joke? Never heard about it. I'm close to 5 WoW tokens after doing a lot of bait buying on the auction house. Nice. Yeah, we're being slabbed. 4 people doing the work of 8 people. Oh shit. Where is the other 4 people though? Like sick or on vacation, just fired, and you haven't hired new ones? Three people quit and one on maternity leave. Oh, that's bad. Are they at least trying to hire more people, or are you guys just getting fucked? We're in the process of finding a new or a move apartment. Wait, finding a new. So 3 people left and you're replacing it with 1? Yeah, ask for a raise. Would be the perfect time to do so. Shit, it's the fan. Like, yo, I'm thinking of joining the other guys, man. Give me some money. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a fucker, man. Because first you got to find the candidates, and then you got to hire them, and then they usually have like they got to wait like 3 months before they can leave their current job, and then they got to begin at your place, and then they need like a month of learning the ropes. Wildfire, appreciate the follow, man. Welcome in. Two quit, and one changed department. He saw what was coming, man. And he was like, fuck this. I've been quite unlucky with the auction house parts, though. Only 2 power converters, only 2 housings as well. God damn. Working sales, Nicola. Mm-hmm. 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 Draxy, you too, buddy. Welcome in. Oh, shit. Brehan, welcome. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Hey mate, you keep popping up in my feed. In your guide, is your profession guide kept up to date on how to make money with enchanting or alchemy, etc. too? What's up, dude? There's a complete profession guide for crafted the transmog, right? So whenever there's current content and there's like any shuffles or whatever that's like really good early on in the expansion, I add that to the gold guide. Outside of that, I only add stuff that I do myself personally, which is crafted the transmog. So there's a guide on that, but not on current content. That's only like early on if there's any shuffles. So if you want to start making gold the way that a lot of us are making gold by crafting collectibles, but then yeah, you're all set. Do you use your WoW Gold Guide to your boss as a resume to help you get hired in sales? No. I mean, I've never been to I've been to one interview in my life when I was young. But in my adult life, no. That's just been like people that you get to know. So I didn't have to whip out the gold guide, no. I swear I used to follow, I used to watch you lots a few years ago. Yep. But like both Twitch and YouTube does this weird thing where it unsubscribes or unfollows. And they can never figure out why that is. I noticed that almost all items for gathering professions went down by a lot, like bismuth, microbloom, dustquiv, etc. Is there a reason for it? It's just supply and demand. Supply and demand also driven a lot by bots, because the bots, they're sticking around and mining and doing herbalism regardless of how many people is playing the game. But when you don't have enough people playing the game to actually purchase these items, they go down in value. Let me see. Not a lot of uniques. I've sold a couple of those belts, man. That's fist weapon. It said, nah, we don't want that. We don't want that. We do want this one. Sharp tusk boots. We're selling that shit. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, was that yesterday? No, I think it was yesterday. I got my last like socket thing from the vault, and I didn't socket it, so I don't know where the fuck is that guy. Is it this guy? Shit, I have too many druids. Hard to keep track of them. Are you going to take advantage of the Delver's bonus currently active? I don't do a lot of it. It's like... I mean, Delves is fucking great to keep up with item levels and so on, but I don't need that for any of my gold making. Was that a voice crack? Possibly. Possibly. Are you still affected? No, that's just in general. I mean, I have voice cracks when I feel like $1,000,000 as well. It's great. Wait, under 200? It's a sinking shit. What was I doing? Yes, I bought... Yeah, now I got... Fuck. I don't remember what kind of gems I have. Ooh. That's no good. Fuck. Do I have to manually look through all of them? Boom, 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 boom. That's a lot of work. Fuck me, dude. What do I have? Oh. You gotta remember this, guys. I got Onyx. Shit. Ruby. Sapphire and Amber. Do I have anything else? Wait, does anything... Wait, did I already check this one out? Onyx, yeah. Already have that one noted. So what the fuck am I missing? Well, I haven't transmogged the tune. That's why it looks like an idiot. I promise. Fuck, man. What am I? Am I missing? I'm missing emerald. Right? I don't have an emerald. Mm. And then this speed set tune is gonna be, well, he's finished. There's literally the only way for this guy to be faster now is to, I even got the high speed roll on the trinket. Just gotta up the item level on this. Okay, so I guess update the item level on this, and the only way to possibly get faster on this tune would be to